Hi guys, let's talk about Smartbands. Uh, some call it as an activity tracker, some call it as a fitness band, but all are the same. They have a basic function, and that is to track your movement. So when you move your hand, it tracks it. Now it can be worn on your hand. Some of them are designed to be worn on your leg to give you more accurate tracking, and that's what the basic function is. That's what it is made for. But as the technology advanced, it has got more functions now. Some of them will have heart rate monitors. Actually, most of them now have heart rate monitors. Uh, Very few of them have UV light monitors where it can monitor the UV light from the sun and then let you know how harmful it is so that you can get into the shade and not get too much of sun. Now, basically, you can break them down into two functions. A smart band or a health band or activity tracker has two basic functions: health related and non health related. Now, let's talk about the health related functions first. So, the first one, the first function, health related function, is to count your steps. So, how does it do it? Now, basically, you tie it on your hand, and as your hand moves, it monitors that and calculates how much did you walk. Like, for example, if your hand goes back and comes back, so you have taken two steps. So, one, two. So it's counting two steps. So how many ever times your hands are moving, it will count that as steps. Now, second, it can monitor your heartbeat. Now, even in that, they have two options. One is continuous monitor and on demand. Now, when I say continuous, that means that it is continuously monitoring your heartbeat. So if you look at it, it will show you your current heartbeat right there. So if you're exercising, if you're walking, if you're sleeping, it will give you your heartbeat over there live. On demand is where you press a button and it calculates it for you at that time. So, the heartbeat function. Third, it can track your sleep. So, that's also a good function. Basically, what it's doing is it's trying to, um, with that motion detection, it is trying to see how much did you sleep. So, once the sleep tracking is on, even that has automatic sleep tracking or manual sleep tracking. You can put it to sleep tracking manually or automatically. When it's on, what it does is it will see how idle you were, how much did you move while you were sleeping, and if you walked in between, so it'll calculate that as a wake. So it'll give you all different it'll give you a chart where it'll show you, okay, so you had deep sleep of this much time, you had the light sleep of this much time, you were awake for this much time, and it calculates how good your sleep was for that day. So that's a good thing for some people, because some people really don't realize how much did they sleep. So in between they get up, they sleep, they don't really realize how late they were awake. So this is good for those people who want to calculate their sleep too. Now, number four, UV light detection. Now, this is not very common, it's not there on all the bands. Microsoft Band 2 has this function, but I really haven't seen it on many devices. That's also another function which can be used. Now, number five, it can calculate the calories burned. So, with the moment, with all the data it has collected, it can count how many calories you burned. Now, even when you're sitting idle, you're burning calories. So, um, some of the bands do show you the calories burned, and you can get a approximate number of how much of calorie did you burn for that day. Now, the secondary function, those are non health related functions. Now, this is what I use them for. I don't use my smart bands for health related functions that much. I use it for non health related functions. What are those? Number one, it gives you phone notifications. Now, when you get a message, text message, WhatsApp message, um, maybe a email. Now all these messages would come to your smartband. Now if your smartband does not have a screen, it will vibrate the smartband. If it has a screen, it will either give you a icon of a message, or it will actually give you the message. It depends from model to model. Some of the models don't have this option. Second, now, this is a feature that I normally use the Smartband for. That is the silent alarm. Now, with a silent alarm, you can set an alarm on your band. It does not need your phone to be connected to it. Your phone can be off. The alarm is sent to your synchronized to your smartband, and it stays there. And what it does is, like, if you put an alarm for 7 o'clock in the morning, your child is sleeping next to you, your parents are there, there are other people that you do not want to wake up at 7 o'clock. They should get up at like 10 o'clock or something. But I want to get up at 7. What I do is I put an alarm. When it's 7, the band starts to vibrate. Now, when the band vibrates, I it wakes me up, and only I get up, not the rest of the family. So that is the main function that I use my smart band for. Now, number third, it can control your phone's camera. So, a lot of smart bands have this feature where you can take selfies with it. You can put the phone somewhere, and with the smart band, you can just press on it, or there's a button, press the button, or it'll have different functions, ways of activating it. But you can click a picture with the smart band. So, it'll activate the trigger there on the phone, and it will click a picture. Now, number four, similar to the camera option, music. So it can control your music. Once you play the music on your phone, you can control the play, pause, forward, backward track from the smartband. Now the fifth option, uh, if your smartband has a screen, you can see the date and the time on it. So that's a non-health related function. So that's the 5 basic functions that you can expect from a smartband. Now, finally, when you're buying a smartband, there are 2 things you have to take care of, or 2 things that you have to consider. One, the smartband itself, how good the smartband is, the quality of it, and if it does everything that you want from it, like the heart rate monitors, the display, does it have time, does it have those extra functions that you want. And second, and the most important one, is the software. I've used a lot of smart bands, and the difference in the smart band is not the smart band itself, it's the software that the smart band comes with. So, if the software is not good enough, doesn't matter how good your smart band is, you will not be happy with it. I am not happy with some of my smart bands because of the software, not because I don't like the smart band. For example, the way it shows the sleep tracking, the way it shows your calorie count, the way it shows your walking distance that you've taken, the walk that you've done. You need to make sure that before you buy this band, you look into the software also. Now, I will be doing reviews on smart bands, and I'll be doing a real life review where I'll show you the smart band in various situations, and how it shows you, or how it calculates the data and how it shows it to you, and the software with it. So you can make a informed decision on what band do you want. Do not buy just anything because of the name. It may not be for you. I will be doing a comparison between all the smart bands to show you how accurate the data is. Now, for the same exercise that I do, uh, all the smart bands will give me different data, different information. That's my dilemma. My problem is, I've tried this in between. I've put 4 smart bands and 2 watches in one hand, and I went for a walk. When I came back, all of them showed me different data. So I will have another episode where I'll show you how to get the most out of your smart band or smartwatch, how to get more accurate data from them. So if you like this video, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up or the like button, and I'll be back with another one. Bye.